What's going on, Instagram? Gaston right here from home. Yeah, something has changed, new colors. That's because I'm setting up this room to do more live videos for FK irons. And I'm gonna be focusing a lot on YouTube, just bringing a lot of how-to videos and things like that. So, if you like the lights, the setup, let me know, comment, let me know if I should change the color, maybe red, kind of like FK irons. I don't know, let me know there, give me some feedback. I'm trying to make this setup, as nice as possible. Let me actually flip this a little bit, maybe like that. There you go. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, there you go. All right, so today I'm gonna make a video that I've done probably 3 times, and I see it in the comments, and I love to create content for you guys to help you make a decision when it comes to your purchasing power. Everyone is asking, so what's the difference between these two machines? And I am going to talk, even though I've done it before, I'm gonna do it again. So just try to help you guys understand the difference between two machines, because there are a lot of differences. So by the way, guys, if you guys want to type a question, there is a feature here where you can actually type your question rather than typing a comment. You can actually submit a question so I can showcase it live. So do that rather than typing your question right here as a comment, because I may not see it. So check it out. There is something somewhere in there that allows you to do that. So if you have questions about this, just type them in there and I'm going to showcase them in just a moment. So once again, what is the main difference between our flagship machine, which is the Flux Max, versus the brand new upcoming FK1? So FK1 is for pre-order. This one we already sell it. FK1 is we have actually a pretty good deal going on, because you can pre-order it for $200 less than the MSRP price of $799. So you can get it until the 30th for $599. So that is a pretty good deal if you ask me. A machine with 2 batteries, the charger, and the carrying case. I've done another video showcasing those things, so if you want to see those things, the case and all that, check out the other video. All right, so that's that. Now this machine retails for about $1,350 with 2 batteries. Today, $599 with 2 batteries, $799 final price. So, when it comes to price, there is a difference right there. To the point that today you can actually get 2 machines almost for the price of this machine. But, there are reasons why, and the reasons that are going to be subjective to, the type of artist that you are. If you are an artist that likes all the top features, you like the eGive, you like the app compatibility, you like to connect a foot switch wirelessly with the machine, you like the screen, you like, all the parameters that you have here, the timer, the whole 9 yards. You're one of those guys that needs to have the best and greatest. Well, the Flux Max is still the machine that reunites all those qualities. And, it is a machine that a lot of people like, and there is a reason why. It's a very complete machine. Now, this machine is also part of the modular line, meaning that you can upgrade the power of the machine to the one that's a little bit longer, which I believe I have one here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, here we go. And this guy right here will give you about 75% more power, and for real, 75%. So as you see, it sits about there, a centimeter above, but again, it has a lot of juice. And for those artists that don't want to change a battery in the middle of a tattoo, if you are one of those that does 7 hours plus, yeah, that's a great thing. And you could do that. You can upgrade the battery to the longer one. You could actually downgrade if you want to have the V1 battery, or if you already have that V1 battery. So this machine, when it comes to power, it gives you all that flexibility. Now, coming back to this one in just a moment, and let's talk about the FK1. What's so good about the FK1? What's so bad about the FK1? Well, actually, there are no bads. Actually, they are all goods, and depending what type of artist you are, and I repeat that. Now, this one features a much more simplistic approach. If you're familiar with a flashlight, or have you ever put a battery in a flashlight, it's very, very similar. Now, this one features a property. I was gonna say features of features, but sounds redundant. So this one has the property that you can actually kill the battery from feeding current to the motherboard really easy. So when I actually open this, I twist it in this direction, and in this direction, you turn on the machine boots up, gives you those lights, and now you can press a button and the machine, starts running. You can go up and down from there and so on. Now, if I switch it to the other side, boom, I'm killing the battery from feeding the machine, and that's a great feature if you charge the battery and you wanna maintain battery life, at 100% of the battery capacity, because otherwise, if you don't do that, and the Flux Max has that feature, but you have to go into the menu to turn it off. And this one does a little bit better, right? And because it's mechanical and it's super easy. This one does electronically, but you can disconnect the battery on both. This one, just so easy. Boom, boom. This one, once you turn it off, and you have to go in the menu for that. Let me see. Just press the center button, and then you cycle through. And with a new firmware, you can actually do that. You select off, and then you can turn off by confirming with the center. I don't want to do that because I don't want to turn it off because I want to continue. But it's really easy here. Now, the only difference is that you're going to need a USB-C to wake up the machine. And that's the way it is in this particular machine, which is the Flux Max. This one, twist to kill, twist to turn on. Super simple. Now, in terms of size, check this out. When it comes to, I'm going to actually close all the grips just to make sure that they're all the same. When it comes to size, they are about the same. And I don't know if I'm doing a great job. They are about the same height, probably a hair higher this one, probably because of that. But in terms of thickness, if I flip the machine like that, the thickness is almost the same. Almost. Maybe this one may have a millimeter thicker in diameter. Obviously, this one has that cutout right there. This one is fully round. So, when it comes to weight also, they are going to be pretty similar. I forgot about the weight. And I think that my daughter just opened the door. Oh, no, it's my wife.
Oh.
I'm in a live video.
Okay. Hello, world.
Let me see. Oh.
She was ready.
I'm actually doing a video.
Oh.
For FKR Live. You want to say hi to people? Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
There you go. Talking about machines. I love you. I'll see you soon.
But this room looks so silly.
Yeah, go with Mama because I got to finish.
Okay.
Bye.
You will eat sushi, okay?
Oh, you're going to eat sushi? No, if you're going to eat sushi, you guys wait for me. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Say-
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, bye.
Life happens when you do lives at home. So yeah, they're going to eat sushi, and I bet I'm gonna go and eat sushi. So I gotta be quick with this one. So so that's one of the main differences when it comes to battery lives. When it comes to diameter, as you can see, the diameter is pretty similar, and I actually based the diameter of this grip on this one because a lot of people like it. I've heard a lot of comments about the ergonomics and how much you guys like it. So I wanted to keep the same diameter, which is in between the Flux V1 and the EXO. All right. So if you're familiar with this machine, you're going to feel right at home when it comes to the ergonomics and the way the machine feels in the hand. So that's that. Now, let me actually address some of the questions right here because I don't want them to pile up. So Adam Darklower say, looking forward to the FK1 and the May 4 Stormtrooper. By the way, we launched the May the 4th collection. Super cool machines. Go check them out. I'm going to showcase them right there. There you go. So actually go to the fkr's.com homepage and see the new designs. We do it every year. The May the 4th. Incredible. Check it out. All right. So that was Adam. Let's see the other question. So Adam, okay, so And I'm saying, hope to see a lot of YouTube content from you guys. You guys are the best with promoting and keeping us in the loop with everything. So we try to keep you informed as much as possible, guys. And this one is a funny one. What hotel room you are streaming from? This is actually the only room that I have privacy in my house, because we live in an apartment actually. Not too big, but I'll make it work, so I set it up a little bit, put some lights there just to make it, because I'm ready to, you can see my 3D printer right there. That's where a lot of the things start when I start messing around, and then we take things to the next level. Anyway, guys, so this is my house. So and that was from, I forgot, I deleted it. All right, so this is another question that I want to address live, because a lot of you guys asked me for this in prior lives, and it's one of the difference. So it says, are the batteries interchangeable on the two different machines? No, the batteries are not interchangeable. First of all, this one features the power bolt. It's housed, and let's actually spend a moment to talk about this this piece of technology right here, because this thing is the power bolt, is the motherboard, is the brain of the machine, has the screen and the keyboard, and also has the charger. All right, so the charger is always with you, the battery is always with you, and the brain is always with you. So when you get two batteries here, you get that beautiful redundancy of having things in the battery. Right over here, we did things a little bit better, and this is how you start seeing how we're able to shave off cost from the machine by simplifying things, okay? Because the battery that we use here is the same battery from the power, was a Panasonic. So when it comes to juice and quality of the cell that we use, it's gonna be the same cell. And disclaimer, now you have the power to put your own battery. So battery life is gonna be up to the quality of the battery you buy, but we recommend that you only use Panasonic batteries, because this machine was designed to work with this Panasonic batteries because of the clearance of the button right there. It clears the button at about 0.25, 0.35 millimeter, which is enough for plenty of contact. So, we tested some other batteries. Actually, the insulation sticks out a little bit more. The button, so this one is the one that you should use. Panasonic batteries, they're not too expensive. You can find them from $10 to $20, depending where you buy. I think we're gonna carry them on the website right now. But what I was saying is that this one, we don't have a charger in the machine, so you have to charge the machines. You have to charge the battery in the provided charger that is actually a dual cell charger. You can charge two cells at once, and then you have to carry the charger at all times to charge the battery. Now, that may be a drawback for some of you guys. That may actually be simplicity, because now I can charge 10 batteries, put them in my convention case, leave and forget about a charger, or forget about finding a USB port to get juice. So, pretty good. And also, you can get, for, let's say, worst case scenario, $20, right? $20 10 battery. For $200, you can get 10 batteries, which it equals, give and take 70, 80 hours of battery life for $200. So you do the math, what's your priority? So that was for Tattoo KJ Meter. Next question. This one is, lower the price and we'll buy. This guy is not happy with the $5.99 and wants a little bit lower. So this is AIM Tattoo Guy. Hopefully, maybe in the future, if the economy change, we'll be able to design something a little bit less. But $5.99 right now, we never design a wireless machine for the price, nor you can find one right now from any of the reputable makers, and there are a bunch of reputable makers out there. You can find machines for less elsewhere by people that you've never heard before, but that's fine if you like that. So the options are yours, guys. All right, so another question that I want to talk about both machines, and this one comes from Ink Arte Tat. The range of volts is 0.5 or 0.1 increments. Great question, and that is another segue to another. Oh, my wife is brushing my daughter, and she's screaming. The hair. So this one, can you close the door, please, my love? Thank you, because I'm live and everyone is hearing the screams. Thank you, appreciate it. Sorry. She doesn't like to be brushed, the hair, so combed. So that's what happens. All right, so this machine can go from 0.1 or 0.5, and I'll show it to you. Actually, there's an option in the menu. Menu, click, 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 and there it is. Is that it? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Hertz. I don't see very. There you go. 0.1 or 0.5 increments. I can choose it on this one. And you could do that from the menu. On this machine, you only go by 0.5 stops of increments up and down. Now this machine starts at 4 volts up to 12. This one starts from 5 up to 12. In 0.5 increments, this one 0.4 to 12. And you can choose if you want to ramp up or ramp down by 0.1 or 0.5. So you're starting to see a lot more customization and flexibility with this machine. But is that important to you? And that's the question that only you can answer. We're going to go to another question here. This one is... Okay, great one. I've heard this one also in the comments. Of course, it says, does the machine vibrate more or less than the Flux Max? When it comes to vibration, I believe, it's what I feel, because I tattoo with both, is exactly the same thing. So, and that's because we use the same cam system, the same balancing system of the machine, and the dry system is the same direct dry system of this machine. So in terms of vibration, it's the same, especially because the mass of both machines is also about the same. So you're not gonna notice any difference. Now, one thing that I want to mention in this machine that we have done to improve battery life is that we have loosened some of the tolerances, specifically the tolerance of the drive, we call the slider, which it drives. So if your machine, this one sounds really, really clean, but it's, really depending the amount of lubrication and how the machine is breaking in, the pitch may sound different to you. And we have actually tuned all the machines, and when I say tuned, calibrated the tolerances for the machine to sound incredible with the cartridge in. Because I see this from a lot of companies trying to force the machine to sound great without a needle, which, it's awesome when you do that, but that forces you to tighten the tolerances. And when you tighten the tolerances, what happens is that you are creating more friction. When you have more friction, you're drawing more current, and when you draw more current, your battery life depletes faster. So that's what we try to do in this machine. Just make sure that the machine sounds incredible. Actually, it doesn't sound at all, or a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's with a needle. Okay, so this is without a needle. Pretty much the same. But yeah, so let me go to the next question. Do I have a next question? Oh, great question. This one is another one that popped. How do I know? And this one is about battery life. How do I know how much battery life do I have left in this thing? So this is the machine running. What you're gonna do with the machine running or stopped, press the center button, and you're gonna see the white light appear. Once the white light appear, release, green. I'm at 100% here. I'll do it again. White, release, green. I'm at 100%. Now, you're gonna get solid green. Let me see this other. See, I have two. This one should be different. This one, I think this one is gonna be blinking. Hold on a second. So, center button, release, and this one is blinking yellow, okay? Because this one, I had it longer than this one, and I even tattooed with this machine. So this one is blinking yellow. Now the scale is as follows. Green, 100%. Blinking green is from 100 to 80%. Yellow is from 80 to 60%. Orange is from 60 to 40, I believe it is. And red is go find a charger, because you have to charge this machine pretty soon. So that's how it goes there. Alrighty, so that goes how to actually check. I'll do it again with the one that I was using. This one is fully charged. Center button, release, turn screens. It shows me the green light. And if you would have about 60% battery life or 40%, it shows like this machine in yellow blinking. So that's how you do it. Pretty simple. So you still have a battery indicator at all times. It's just on demand. Alrighty. I'm gonna showcase this question, okay? Because we gotta talk about this. Can we sanitize the machine? Yes, of course you can sanitize the machine all the way from the outside, and you know, obviously use this machine only with disposable grip, guys. So we also have disposable grips for this machine, which are all the disposable grips that we have for the EXO. And here for the Flux, I'm sorry. So the Flux line grip is interchangeable with the one. And I do a little test right now. Just show you. I'm gonna put a disposable grip in the machine. And this is how it looks with this particular grip, which actually looks pretty good. It is the rubberized one. So one-time use, and then you dispose your needle and grip all at once. And we're coming up with a new one that I'll be showcasing some of the features, because it's actually not just a disposable grip, a lot more, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna love that for another video, of course. All right, so that question was from Megan Merlerow, and I'm sorry if I mutilized your last name, but that was it. All right, so Adam Darklord say fully modular silent wireless 3.5 stroke with battery pack. Just saying, I'll be good, and you never know what may be cooking in the kitchen. All right, so I have more questions. Let me see. Oof, there are a bunch of questions. All right, good one right here. Good one right here. So this one talks about battery life, or the type of milliamp hours. And it says this is from Tattoo KJ Meter. What is the milliamp hour of the recommended battery? All right, so milliamp hours is the density of power that you can get in a battery. Usually super cheap batteries, they lie and they say they have 3,000 milliamp hour, 4,000, 5, even 6,000 BS. The maximum that you can get this day consistently is about 2,200 milliamp hours, and there may be someone claiming a little bit more, but we actually tested milliamp hours, and we found that among the best batteries out there, Panasonic, Samsung, and a bunch of other brands, 2,200 milliamp hours is the density of an 18500 Panasonic battery, which is this one that I have right here. 18 is the diameter, 500 millimeter is the length. That's how you get 18500. So we recommend that if you want the utmost battery life, just stick to Panasonic batteries. You are gonna get the best that you can get, in density for this thing right here. All right, next one. This is inked by Deny P2. BT2, any seminars. If we're gonna be doing seminars about tattoo equipment, actually there was one happening in Frankfurt. Yeah, there are gonna be seminars popping up, and most of them they're gonna be right here in Instagram Live for you guys. All right, so I'm gonna continue with this. So basically, those are the difference. Now, there's another difference, which is the finish. Polish, glossy, more time, more hours, more expensive to get this finish. This one is matte. Although I'm a sucker for matte, you guys know probably, because I've made a lot of limited editions in matte. This one is matte. Now, another thing that I want to say, and I said in another video, this matte is not a coarse matte. It's not like sandpaper matte. This one is a satin matte. It actually has a gloss that you can see, but it's very, very smooth because we wanted to make it easy to clean. And someone mentioned in another video that there are some matte machines that are very coarse and really hard to clean. Not the case with this machine right here. You can wipe it, no issues whatsoever. And yeah, that's gonna be that. So guys, so basically I'm gonna wrap it up because I wanna go and hit the sushis with the family, but and I'm gonna continue to pop now to make more videos. So grip, pretty similar, length pretty similar, weight about the same, battery juice about the same. Where the difference lies is in the hardware and in the powerable system, which is the conveniency of having the charger here, the screen, for example, in this case, and having the board right over here, so you have redundancy. If anything happens to the electronics, you pop it. Now this one is right now half of the price, obviously, because it's $5.99 at fkirons.com, and they're about to pull the plug. The guys at sales, because we sold more than what we actually thought we were going to be selling, and we want to make a little bit of money, just a little bit. And if we continue to sell $5.99, may not happen. So guys, your chance to actually go get this machine comes with 2 batteries, a carrying case, $5.99 at fkirons.com. Great machine. When it comes to power, you're going to get exactly the same performance of this machine. So you're going to be able to do and drive, the same needles that you drive with this machine, you'll be able to drive with this one from a single to whatever needle exists out there. You'll push it. You'll get the same battery life pretty much, perhaps a little bit more on this one because it doesn't have a screen. But again, different price point for both machine, great product. This one features our own proprietary motor that we designed about a couple of years ago, and we use it in some of our cosmetic machines. It's brushed. This one is brushless. What's the difference? One uses individual coils and a bunch of magnets, and the commutation is done electronically. This one, the commutation is done mechanically via brushes and a commutator with plates. And this motor, really solid. Same warranty, year warranty on the motor, tons of power. So that's about it, guys. So I want to answer a couple of questions. Okay. Will I be able to rewind? Okay, so this one, before, because I hear she's still like struggling with a comb in the bathroom. Will I be able to rewind this video? Yes, I'm gonna save this video so you'll be able to rewatch it. Next. All right, Tattoo Town. Can you add LED lights in the front of the grip and a iPhone quality speaker in the top of the battery with an MP3 upload in the battery itself? That's a really good question, and you know what? We're gonna take your feedback, take it to the engineer department. We may also add a Nespresso. Just kidding. You're funny. That was a good one though. I mean, I don't know. Were you joking for real? Sometimes people, are not joking. Oh, okay. Here's another one. Can you put an RCA? No, you cannot put an RCA in this machine. You can actually put the RCA adapter in this one. That's a great one. And this one comes from the DI Hardy Tattoo. I ordered Always Murder All the Names, but D Heart E Tattoo or something like that. In the Max, you can put the RCA connector. This one, not, or at least not yet. All right, and one more. All right. Okay, Adam Darklower is on top of the game. This one doesn't have it, and this one, yes. And he just mentioned something really cool. So let me show you right here. Let me see. I'm going to zoom a little bit more like that so the light can hit it. As you guys can see, right over here, there's a sticker that says on, off, and open. What this sticker is doing is indicating you when the machine turns on and when the machine actually locks up. So if I go like that, as you can see, the arrow goes to off, you're gonna kill switch the battery. If you go like that, you're gonna turn on the machine, and as you see, the machine just booted up. I'll do it like that so you can see it. Turn off, turn on. See? The machine booted. And there you go. Now, if you go in the center, remove the cap. So this was a last minute idea I had, and I loved it because I heard a lot of you guys wanted an easier way to turn off the bat, and I'm like, so if we're gonna be using the quarter turn system in this machine, we can make it spin in either direction, and that's what we did. So we delayed the launch a little bit so you can have this, but I think it's a good feature that a lot of you guys are gonna love. And drop a comment, let me know what you think. And guys, I am going to be finishing my day, 6:31 p.m. Eastern time here in Miami. And I'm gonna go enjoy some sushi with the family because I'm hungry. All right, talk to you later. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you think about the lighting. Should I change colors? Anything you wanna say? Talk to you soon.